Hello everyone, this is once again Juanito Shet bringing you another YouTube upload, and what I have for you guys today is a little gift that I received just 2 days ago, and I wasn't expecting it at all. I didn't know I was gonna get it, and well, here it is. It's a Sega Genesis Model 3 from yours truly, old school Sega, back when it was one of the main console competitors out in the market. As you can see, this console is in awesome condition. It's just a bit dirty. It does have a few scratches. I don't think you can see that very well. I apologize for that, but it's just in awesome condition. It even has the bottom label still with all the model number and stuff. So that's good. Not that I need the label, but it's just nice to have it. It feels more complete. Here's where the Model 3 has the AC adapter input and the AV out cord, where that's where you would put it. The power button, switch, not button, works perfectly fine. It still feels solid. It moves smoothly. It has some resistance. Here's the reset button. Also works perfectly well. I've tested both of them out. No trouble using it right there. This Genesis came with The Revenge of Shinobi, a very good game from what I've heard. It's a side-scroller, and it's in very good condition, just like all the other games I got. I'll show you some right here. I got Altered Beast, which I haven't tested out in this Genesis yet, but I think I've seen it before on Classic Game Room. If any of you guys watch that show, it looks like a fun game. I can't wait to try it out. I can't actually play my Sega Genesis right now because I'm studying for exams. You know how troublesome they can be, and it's nice to have it. I can't wait to try it out. It looks like a fun game. I also got the Great Waldo Search. I've seen this little guy make some cameo appearances from anywhere in movies to internet cartoons and the like. It's a bit weird, but that guy I know has enough fame to be recognized. And I can't wait to try this game out too. It looks a bit silly, and the cartridge is in good condition except for that little rip in the label right here. I haven't tried it out. I don't know if it works, but I'm glad to have it. A friend of mine let me borrow Vector Man, so this isn't actually mine. It didn't come with the Sega Genesis, but I tried it out, and oh my god, it's a very smooth looking game on the Sega Genesis. I'm actually surprised that this isn't an older game. It looks very smooth. It looks very fun to play. I played it for about 10 minutes. It's quite hard. It's a side-scrolling action game. You use a little robot. You shoot stuff. Things like that. Thank him for letting me borrow it. I've got Buster's Hidden Treasure right here. The label got damaged by, I assume water, and you can't actually see the title of the game on top. But glad to have it. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't tested it yet. Don't know if it works, but I assume it does. I got another game called Subterranean. This game happens to be a spaceship shooter. Oh, I'm sorry, the name is actually Subterranean, but it's a spaceship shooter. It's a very fun game, kind of hard to control at first, but again, I only played it for about 15 minutes, and it works perfectly well. Glad to have it. I love spaceship shooters too, like Raiden X. This game is up there with those from the little that I played it. I also got this little gift with my overall gift of the Sega Genesis 3, and as you can see, it's a box in very good condition, but I was a bit disappointed to find that the cartridge of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 wasn't actually in this. When I opened it, a Donald Duck game, yes, called Quackshot. I'll show you guys here. Yeah, Quackshot. It might be a fun game judging by Donald Duck's expression and that gun he happens to have. Oh my god, when did Donald Duck become violent? But yes, I'm gonna try it out. I haven't tried this out. Might be a fun game. I can't judge it by the label. I'll let you guys know, but I was a bit disappointed to know that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 wasn't inside here. But yet again, I'm happy to have a Sega Genesis again. I haven't played a Sega Genesis in well over a decade. Alright, this little package also came with this controller right here. It's in good condition as well. The D-pad is responsive enough. The buttons though, not as lucky. You need to kind of press hard on them so that they can work well. The start button works perfectly well, but these buttons might have a bit of trouble with. The same friend that let me borrow Vector Man also gifted me one of his 4 Sega Genesis controllers. So thank you, Ivan, for the donation and for letting me have this controller. I owe you one. I gotta give you something in return someday. And this controller is in better condition than this one. All the buttons work great. The D-pad is awesome. The start button works perfectly well, and it has no scratches. It still has a little shine to it. I love it. It's a very nice controller. This package also came with the 6-button controller right here, and it's in better condition than this 3-button one. It's very responsive. The D-pad feels very well when using it. So does the start button. This one is a bit clicky. Doesn't feel as resistant as say this one or the other one that I showed you guys. But the buttons are alright. You can hear that loud click. Well, I don't know if you can, but it's very responsive and it works very well. The same friend who had gifted me that controller and let me borrow Vector Man had told me that the Sega Genesis Model 3 wasn't compatible with the 6-button pad, but it actually is. I tried it out with Subterranea for those 15 minutes that I played it. It works perfectly well, and I can't wait to get some fighting games for this after my exams, because this is going to come in handy for those kinds of games. Anyway, everybody, that's pretty much all I have to show you. This is my gift from my uncle, everything that came with it except for the games that my friend let me borrow. And well, that's about it for this review. I'm gonna clean this. I promise to take very good care of it. I put it in a shoebox for now along with all the games, and I'm gonna make sure this lasts me a long time. And I think I have a Sega Genesis Model 2 coming on the way because I have the money to buy it, and it'd be nice to have some backup in case this one stopped working, although it looks very well taken care of. That's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment or suggestions in the comment section. Like or dislike this video as you see fit. Let me know what I can improve on. Subscribe or don't, all up to you, and I'm fine with either. But thank you very much for watching. This was Juanito Shet.